Why fast athletes aren't actually faster, science explained. What if I told you the fastest athlete on the field doesn't actually move their legs the fastest? Sounds ridiculous, right? Most people think speed is all about moving your legs like a cartoon character after drinking 6 cups of coffee. It's not. In fact, some elite sprinters move their legs slower than you'd expect. So why are they impossible to catch? Because speed isn't about how fast you move. It's about how well you use physics. Today, you'll learn the 4 secrets that separate ordinary athletes from explosive ones. And no, the answer isn't just run more. Push the ground like it owes you money. Every sprint starts with one simple law of physics. The harder you push the ground, the harder the ground pushes you back. This is Newton's third law. Elite sprinters don't gently step onto the track. They attack it. Every foot strike can generate nearly 4 times their body weight. That's like a 75-kilogram athlete briefly creating almost 300 kilograms of force. Pretty crazy. Now here's where most people train the wrong way. They spend hours doing deep squats because they think deeper equals stronger. But during an actual sprint, your knees never bend that much. So if you want strength that actually transfers onto the track, train the positions you really use. Quarter squats, half squats, explosive intent. You're not trying to become a power lifter. You're trying to become a rocket. Speed lives in milliseconds. Power alone isn't enough. You also need perfect timing. Imagine someone trying to punch a boxing bag. One person slowly pushes the bag. The other throws a lightning fast jab. Same arm. Completely different result. Running works exactly the same way. Average runners stay on the ground too long. Elite athletes get off the ground almost instantly. The goal isn't to spend more time pushing. The goal is to deliver maximum force the instant your foot lands. Think of your leg like a whip. Instead of reaching for the ground, snap your foot downward. The faster your foot attacks the ground, the faster the ground launches you forward. Milliseconds decide races. Your tendons are the real superstars. Here's something most people never realize. Your muscles aren't doing all the work. Your tendons are secretly stealing the spotlight. Think about a rubber band. Stretch it, then let go. It snaps back instantly. Your Achilles tendon works almost exactly the same way. Every step stores elastic energy, then releases it like a slingshot. That's why elite athletes seem to bounce across the ground. They're recycling energy instead of creating it from scratch every step. So how do you train this superpower? Exercises like pogo jumps, depth jumps, and reactive hops teach your body to absorb force and fire it back almost instantly. Less time on the ground, more speed through the air. Secret 4, stop leaking speed. Now imagine filling a bucket with water, except the bucket has holes everywhere. No matter how much water you pour in, most of it disappears. That's exactly what happens if your knees or ankles collapse every time you land. You've created all that force, then your body throws it away. In sprinting, stiffness is actually a good thing. Not stiff like a robot. Stiff enough to stay strong when your foot hits the ground. Elite athletes land like a steel spring. Beginners land like a wet noodle. The stronger and more stable your joints stay, the more energy goes forward instead of disappearing into the floor. Simple drills like straight leg bounds and ankle hops help teach your body to become a stronger spring. Final thoughts. So if you want to run faster, stop thinking about moving your legs faster. Instead, focus on these 4 foundations. Push harder. Apply force faster. Use your tendons like springs, and stop leaking energy through weak landings. That's exactly how elite athletes create incredible speed. Not through magic, not through genetics alone, but by understanding how the human body and physics work together. Because in the end, speed isn't just about powerful legs. It's about building a body that knows exactly when, where, and how to use that power. Train smarter, and you'll move faster than you ever thought possible.